You don't see them, you don't typically know they're out there, but there are tens of thousands of families around the United States that have lost their home.
Every single day you wake up in the morning and you don't know if that friend's going to let you stay there that night. You don't know anything about the future, and that's a scary thing. It's very scary.
What causes homelessness? And that's a big question that a lot more communities need to be asking themselves and realistically looking at. What is the cause of this family's homelessness? Don't waste the family's time, the community's time, the funders' time and money by addressing the symptoms of homelessness. Get to the root and solve it, and it's a solvable condition.
My family and I were staying in motels for over a year.
I wanted to keep my children safe. I wanted so much for them. I didn't want them to be scared all the time.
I was so embarrassed. I've never been so embarrassed in my whole life to be living in a hotel with my 3-year-old.
The environment just wasn't something that I wanted my children to be around.
It was so scary. My job is to keep my children safe. It's my responsibility. And knowing that I couldn't do that every night was heartbreaking.
The problem here that we're addressing is family homelessness. So it's not something that most people think of as a big problem, because you don't see families, pushing carts down the street and that kind of thing. But it's really the hidden homeless here that we're talking about. Really, Solutions for Change is it's a partnership between the homeless family and the community around one goal: solve this thing.
Yes!
In order to change that, we have to be aware of it.
Coach is equipping the clients with the skills, knowledge, and resources to get them back out in the world and on their feet.
For 8 years, right?
We focus on 3 main areas: housing, health, and employment.
We've been able to develop a model called the Solutions University. It's 1,000 days to a permanent solution, 500 days on campus, 500 days off campus. And together, we've been able to solve family homelessness, to bring people from homelessness to homes, jobs, dignity. 558 families in the first 10 years at Solutions for Change.
You come in with insecurities, you come in with hurting, you come in burdened with the weight of the world, hurt and scarred and rough around the edges. And this place, you start to loosen, and with the love and nurture and the care we give each other and the support, it eases the pain. You start to heal. You start to heal, and that's how important it is that we pull together.
When they come in here, they know they're into something here that's much different than perhaps what they've experienced before. It's not just about getting a warm place to sleep and a bowl of soup, although we do all that. It's about a long-term partnership.
When I first got in, I was very scared, and it was a lot of hard work. The whole thing is a hard work. You have to really want to change.
It's a building block, a framework, so to speak. It gets them as healthy as they can be and gets them thinking about things differently.
When I applied here, I was at the lowest point I'd been in my life. I had no confidence, I had nothing, but they had hope in me. They gave me hope. They believed I could succeed.
We're here to help each other and love each other, to help guide each other.
We all know that we're going through the hardest times of our life, and that's when you need to stick together. It's when you need people to be there for you.
There's a lot that goes on here, and the idea is this is the place where people are going to be equipped with the skills, knowledge, and resources they need to beat this thing called homelessness permanently. And that's my challenge to every single community out there. You don't have to settle for just, soup bowls and shelter beds and containing this thing. You can literally transform a whole community and a lot of families and a lot of kids' lives.
I'll always be grateful to them. They've given me a life, and I never dreamed I could have this life.
So it's not solutions for the same old thing, it's solutions for change. And change requires some really hard work and a lot of dedication, but it's worth it. It's worth it for the family, for the community, because now they have better neighbors, better employees, people buying goods and services. But you know, it's really better for the kids because they've got a chance now. You can do it. You can be part of the solution. Get out there and do it.